Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Ni No Kuni or Wrath of the White Witch gameplay commentary. This is part number, go for a stab in the dark here, 55? Maybe not, you can see in the title of the video. It's got to the point where I'm beginning to lose track. So yes, it's a very long series, and I'm kind of glad because once it gets to the point where the credits are rolling on this game, I'm going to be very upset at the fact that I've would have had to leave this wonderful land and there'd be nothing new for me to explore. But at the moment, we're in a little bit of a dire situation because over here, there's a big dragon. But don't get scared, don't get too impressed either, because he can't fly anywhere. He's upset, he's not happy, because he's got a soulmate over in the real world, over in Motorville, who is obviously not feeling very well. And because of that, Tengri is also not feeling very well. And so we need to go and speak to the captain of this ship and try and find out what's going on. But you may remember in my last video that I saw this skeleton hanging out here and I didn't get a chance to go and say hello. So let's go and speak to this guy. Just look at him. Like, let me get back here. Just look how ridiculous he looks. He doesn't look too healthy either. Look at him. He's all skin and bones. Well, all bones at least. Greetings. I am here to tell you that the Crypt Casino is now open for business. Why don't you come and pay us a visit? We've got a fabulous lineup of exciting games and absolutely spectacular prizes. We're conveniently located on the Tombstone Trail, so feel free to drop in at any time. I guarantee that you'll have the time of your death. I remember that fella. Well, I think it was one of the skeletons. I can't remember if it's the same one, but in a few videos ago, I went back in time and I spoke to one of the skeletons and they said, right, we're going to be building a casino, but it's going to take like a decade or something. Come back then. And because he thinks we're dead because of a spell we did, yeah, we're allowed to go to the casino. And it's in Tombstone Trail, which is miles away. So I'm not going to be bothering heading there in this video. But if ever I'm passing by, I might drop in and maybe have a go on the roulette or play a few rounds of poker. Anyway, I need to go and find the captain. Is this him standing up here by himself? I think this might be. I can't remember what he sounds like. Well, did you discover what has made a mouse of my once mighty dragon? Well, I've got an idea, yeah. I suggest you find the cure, fairy. I shall look forward to seeing it. Oh, and so you don't get yourselves killed in the meantime, have this. You obtained a jumbo sun drop. I just wanted one of them, actually. Gee, this is one of those treats that makes familiars metamorph, huh? That's right, boy. I couldn't help notice you using familiars when you were fighting. And that's a scurvy bunch of scrags they were. 'Tis is a wonder old Reed almost cooked you. What? Now, but if one of your familiars have eaten that drop I just gave you and reached the final stage of its development, you will have beaten her easily. Hang on, man. I thought we did beat her easily. I mean, I hardly broke us.
Mr. Drippy, thank you, Mr. Kabali.
Oh, I haven't finished, boy. Every creature turns into one of two different types at the final stage of its development. It's up to you to choose which one you want. You got all that? Good. If yours makes any sense, you'll use as many of these drops as you can. And if you can't find any, make your own.
You received a new alchemy formula? Oh, I guess I can make my own, like, sun drops and stuff. Gee, another formula. Thanks.
Right then, naughty boy. Drops and familiars are all very interesting, but sorting out Tengri is our top priority, ain't it?
You're right. We need to head over to Motorville and try and find Tengri's soulmate. I might try metamorphing someone. Oh, sorry, Drippy. I didn't mean to knock you over. Did you see that? I just turned around and banged straight into it. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Right, how do we do my old metamorphing then? I always forget about this kind of stuff. You know, I always remember it for a while, then the second I go back, I've almost immediately forgot. I don't think any of them can metamorph. Like, I think on this screen it just says metamorph next to them, so... Oh, here we go. Someone could. Oh, it's one of the ones down here. One of the ones I'm not actually using can metamorph. That's not much use. Yeah, okay, so I won't worry about that for now. I think I'm all set. I think all I need to do now is go back to Motorville and try and find the soulmate of the dragon. So I got to cast my good old trusty gateway spell, and I can now travel back to Motorville. I always enjoy my little day out trips to Motorville. Go see some of my old friends. Like, it's not as amazing and fantastic as this world, but it's sometimes nice just to revisit and just see how everyone's doing. But now we need to find a...
I seem to recall you telling us the mighty Morn Star was no more, and yet somehow the boy managed to acquire it. Things don't seem to be going according to plan, do they, Shadar?
What you say is true. I went to great lengths to destroy the wand, that the boy might never wield its power. But I could not have known he would travel through time to obtain it.
That reminds me, Lord Genghis. You have used that spell. The one that binds past, present, and future.
Surely not. Surely you did not meet with this savior in the past.
The very thought. What would I stand to gain from such a meeting? Perhaps the good lady forgets that it is Shadar who has been charged with the boy's disposal.
Your Excellencies, there is no cause for alarm. Everything is in hand, I assure you. I am the executor charged with bringing destruction to this world, and I fully intend to fulfill my duties.
In any event, the wand he holds is incomplete. Without the power of the three stones, Mornstar is weak. Set against the might of our own wands, it is a mere toy.
It seems you are quite the expert.
They are lost, are they not? The stones from which Mornstar's magic powers sprang.
Correct. The magic stones are lost, but the boy is searching for them now. Of that I have no doubt.
And how are we to stop him finding them?
When the Wizard King concealed them long ago, he entrusted their care to 3 fearsome guardians. I propose that we awaken the Keepers of the Stones from their slumber. Does this plan please you, your Radiance?
It does.
Listen to me well, Shadar. The Keepers of the Stones shall henceforth answer to you.
I am honored.
Use your new powers wisely. The Wizard King's most faithful servants are now yours to command.
That's all fair enough and all, and I understand it, but why? Why do they want destruction on the world? Why did the baddies just like wake up one day? Did they just get out the wrong side of the bed and go, you know what? That world where everyone's happy and having fun, I don't like that. Let's destroy the world. Well, why do they want to destroy the world? There's no reason. The world's a nice place. Leave the world alone. Anyway, back to the story. Righto, Wally boy. We need to find Tengri's soulmate then, ain't it? Can you think of anyone who reminds you of a massive flying dragon? You mean somebody dragon-like? Come on, man. You know everyone in town, don't you? If you can't think of who it might be, we might just have to ask around then, ain't it? Okay, I guess we need to go around and try and find someone dragony? I'm trying to remember back to the beginning of the game. It seems so long ago to like when I met all the people. I can't remember anyone dragony. Oh dear. So yeah, if you haven't been watching the last few videos and you're not sure what my goal is, obviously at the moment I'm trying to sort this dragon out, but I'm trying to find those 3 stones, but apparently it's going to be quite hard seeing as Shadar is now going to be able to use these 3 mighty guardians, so I'm guessing that's going to be 3 tough boss battles in the future. Anyway, Myrtle's here. This is Esther's soulmate. Let's go say hello to her and see how she's been doing. Oh, hi Oliver. Hi Myrtle, long time no see. How's it been working for Miss Leela? I love it. I'm getting better all the time. I know the names and the prices of everything in the store now. I'm very impressed, young lady. Oh, I'm Swain, by the way. I don't really like to talk about it, but I've made my business to protect these poor kids. I'm what you might call their guardian. Hey, you know she can't hear you, don't you? Huh, you what? People in this world can't see us or hear us, silly. This girl is my soulmate, can't you tell? Yeah, I suppose now you mention it. Yeah, man, they look just like each other, ain't it? They don't act the same, mind. Thank goodness for that. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oliver, can you hear voices? No, I can't hear anything. Weird. Hey, wanna know what they call me round town these days? People have started calling me the Dairy Fairy. It's like embarrassing, but I kinda like it. Neato, that's so great, Myrtle. I can't believe how much things have changed for you. You mean how they don't call me Starey Mary anymore? Yeah, I guess things have changed. Yeah. Oh, there's a mad dog on the loose.
Strange. I feel like I know him from somewhere. Isn't he sweet though?
No.
Hey there, Genghis. Are you on your own again, sweetie? Hey, this dog is... That's right, this is Denny's dog. You know Denny dog who lives next door to me. They're always out on walks together. Well, I guess you couldn't really call it walking. As soon as school's out, the two of them go running together all over town. I haven't seen Danny lately though. Even though you live next door. That's weird. It is her. I always knew that when he left the house, I could hear him laughing and hollering. At least I did until recently.
You mean he hasn't been going outside?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he's like I was.
Crikey! You mean now we've caught Scary Mary, we've got to go and get Glary Carey to deal with instead? Typical!
Glary Carey?
Mr. Drippy!
What, man? I thought she couldn't flippin' hear me.
What are you getting so worked up about?
I think he wants to tell us something. Huh? Genghis, what could he want?
Looks like another case for the heroic wizard who can talk to animals.
Don't make fun of him, Oliver. I know we're supposed to be looking for Tengri's soulmate, but please, we could speak to Genghis.
Sure, let's see what he has to say.
Just a second, Myrtle. I need to ask Genghis what's wrong. Sure. How exactly? I mean, I need to see if he has any clues, you know, being Danny's pet and all.
Shut up, man, you're making it worse.
You are awfully strange sometimes. Oliver. Anyway, I have to open the store. I'll see you round, okay?
Right, so let's go talk to the old woofy woof here.
He's very well behaved. He's just sitting there. I need to use nature's tongue in order to talk to the doc. The doc? The dog. What's up, doc?
Why won't you listen to me? How many times do I have to tell you? My master, he's in trouble! He's in trouble!
Blimey, this sounds serious.
Oh, you listening now, are you?
Yes, you can see us.
Sure I can. You're not exactly hard to miss. How come you suddenly started listening? Course he can. Course he can see us, because us animals are all sensitive and that, ain't it? Oh, and we're listening, Dogface. We just couldn't understand you till Ollie cast the spell, ain't it? Oh, what?
Well, you seem so upset. We had to find out by a way of speaking to you. There's something you want to tell us, isn't there? Genghis, sweetie.
Sweetie?
Sorry, I mean Genghis, sir.
Stupid humans. Anyway, I'll tell you again. My master Benny, the great athlete of this town has ever seen. And he's my best friend, the king of all the dogs. And you can call me Genghis. I could swear I knew someone who talks just like you.
That's what I was thinking, the same thing. In fact, doesn't Genghis kinda look like somebody we know? It's Mr. Genghis, Oliver. But yes, I have the same feeling.
Who the flip could it be now?
Who does he look like? It's not the dragon, is it? Or is it the captain? Is it the captain of the ship? I think he had the old big massive eyebrows. I can't really remember, to be honest. I never really studied his face. Kubali! Oh yeah, it is. It's the captain. It's the pirate captain. This is his soulmate. Oh, rough old dog.
How could we not have spotted it? Just look at that expression.
Ah, could be old pirate fist hate on a head on another body. Now look at him properly. There's the sharp-eyed of you, Ollie boy.
He looks and talks just like him too. Kinda rough. It's funny, huh? Over in your world, Kabali keeps dragons, but over here, he's somebody's pet. Hey, do you think...
What, man? Spit it out.
Tengri's soulmate could be Denny.
What makes you say that? Does he look like a dragon or something?
Oh, I get you. Kabali and Tengri are proper close, ain't it? So it makes sense that Genghis over here would be close with Tengri's soulmate.
Exactly. But that would make Kabali's pet in our world his master in this one.
The old switcheroony, eh? Classic stuff.
Stop yapping and listen to me, will you?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Genghis, sir.
Are you listening now? Good. Until recently, my master has spent all his time training.
You did, huh? I used to see you running all round the town all the time.
Well, of course you did. We were working for our dream, for my master's dream of making the state championships.
You were helping him train.
Brrr, I just said that, didn't I? Anyway, he didn't make the track team. Nobody ever said life was easy after all.
Tell me about it.
But he didn't give up. Not my master. He trained harder than ever.
That's the spirit. That's just what I imagined someone with a friend like you would do.
But then it happened. Maybe he trained too hard. Maybe I didn't look after him well enough. He went and got himself injured, did he? Is that why he's not been out and about lately? I didn't think it was anything serious. I thought he would be fine. And by the next time I noticed it, it was too late.
So that's what's behind all of this, eh?
He lost his confidence. He was convinced that he wouldn't make the team next time. And suddenly he was all different.
Hey, I bet he is...
broken. Could be, Ollie boy. Well, could be.
That would explain why Tengri can't fly to her. Then we have to help him. Mr. Genghis, sir, can you take us to your master?
You think I can fix him? Fools! He's seen the best doctors and they couldn't help. What makes you think that you're so special?
It's nothing a doctor can't fix, man. It's in his heart, see? It's broken. We just happen to have a specialise in mending broken hearts. Mr. Genghis, sir, do you think you could trust us? I think if you do, then we might be able to help Denny.
Fine, but if you hurt him, I'll bury your bones in the back garden. You know where our house is, don't you? I'll wait for you over there.
Some old story, huh? Well, I don't suppose there's any harm in Kabali owning us one in this world as well.
Owing us one in this world as well. You're still here, Oliver. Did Genghis give you any clues? He sure did. It's bad news though, Myrtle. Denny's hurt. He is? Oh, that's terrible. I had no idea. Wait, did you really talk to Genghis? Oh, no, I just figured it out. And it's worse than that. His heart might be broken too. I have to help him. I have to mend him. So sorry, Myrtle. You have no idea what I'm talking about, huh? Maybe not, but I do believe in you. You used magic to heal me, didn't you? Yeah. Hey, Oliver, can I come with you? Denny and I, we were good friends once, and when I couldn't go outside, you helped me so much. Maybe I can help you this time. Gee, Myrtle, yeah, sure, thank you. That's okay. Myrtle is coming with you. Our party is growing ever bigger.
She's a nice girl, eh?
Of course she is. She's my soulmate. Right, so a lot to take in there. So basically, we think, I mean, we don't know yet. We're guessing that this Denny character, whoever that is the soulmate of the dragon, apparently. So it's basically a switcheroony. It's as Swain said. So in this world, the dragon is like the owner, and then it's like the pirate captain is the pet. And so it's all like switched around. It's like the complete opposite. So yeah, I guess I need to go and find this house. I kind of remember my way around. I know it was next door to Myrtle's house, wasn't it? Which is on this street. I think I've gone like a really long and laborious way round. I should probably be taking note of all of the other characters I see in case like they're soulmates of people that I meet later on and I got to work it out. And are you okay, little girl? She's down here. She's planting some flowers. Growing flowers sure isn't easy, but they're so pretty when they open up their petals and say hi. Oh, that is true. Like, you plant a plant and it's just a little ugly brown seed, and then you get the stem and it's just a green stem, but then at the right moment in summer, boom, it all bursts open and you suddenly got a really nice pretty flower. She's got a very good point there. So what I think I'm going to do, sadly, because we are just about running out of time in this episode, before we go to Denny's house and I find out whether she, or I think it's a she, isn't it? Or is it a he? I think it's a he. I think Denny can sort of go either way. So yeah, so before we go in the house and find out whether Denny is the soulmate of the dragon, I'm going to have to end the video here. But as always, there'll be a link in the description to the next part of the Let's Play. There's also going to be a link to a playlist in the description. So if you want to go through and watch all of the videos in order if you missed any, yeah, you can go click that link and you can go do that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video and all of my silly voices. I certainly had good fun playing the role of the dog. And yeah, you can look forward to more of that in the next video. So once again, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!